Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, children. Good evening. I hope you could complete at least half of what I had, half of the questions I shared with you, at least half. I've shared my screen. Is it visible, children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to unshare now. We'll discuss the answers and then I'll share the screen again. Yeah, what's the value of x? You have the questions with you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what's the answer for the first one? What's the value of x?
11 or 8, ma'am. 11
What is
is
the okay? What is the quadratic equation you got?
x square
Eight.
x square minus 7x. No, ma'am. X square
X square minus
minus
19
8.
plus 8, ma'am.
8 is equal to 0. Correct. What is the meaning? What is the proportion you use here?
AO by CO.
A-
is equal
AO
to-
by U is equals to BO by OD.
Very good. Because in a trapezium, the diagonals divide each other proportionally. Let me share my screen so that you can simultaneously see the answer. Okay, this is the correct one. I've shared it, children. Yeah. Please check your answer. So x is equal to 8 or x is equal to 11. Eight or 11. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Take a screenshot in case you have not tried. Please take a screenshot. Yeah, what's the answer with the second one? Okay, what's the length of KQ?
4.8.
4.8.
Okay, was that Parkavi and Shreya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Others? What's the length of KQ?
4.8.
4.8.
4.8. Did you use the concept of similar triangles or BPT?
Similar triangles.
Similar triangles. Okay. Can we use BPT?
Yes, ma'am, we can use,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we can also use BPT.
Yes, ma'am.
If I say KP by KM, KP by
4 by
KM,
17, ma'am.
yeah, 4 by 17.
Is
KM
equal to
will be
KQ by 20.4, ma'am.
KQ by KN. Correct. I'll just wait for 2-3 minutes. Okay, see, I don't remember all this I worked, meaning maybe last year, I think. I've used KP by PM itself. KP by PM is equal to KQ by QN. See, that's also fine. And I've written QN as KN minus KQ. The first two steps important. So since PQ is parallel to MN, by BPT we have KP by PM is equal to KQ by QN. KP by PM is 4 by 13. if you have taken Kp by Km, Kp by Km, then that will be 4 by 17. Because Kp is 4 parts, Pm is 13 parts. Then Km will be 4 plus 13, 17 parts. All right, so here 4 by 13 is equal to KQ is what we have to find. So don't bother about substituting something for KQ. KQ is what we have to find. So KQ is KQ. But this QN should be written as, see, this is how you can express QN. QN can be written as KN minus KQ. KN minus KQ. Now KN we know the value 20.4. KQ is what we have to find. So cross multiply, solve and find the value of KQ. 4.8. Similar triangles is also fine, children. So if you're using similar triangles, you can use BPT or similar triangles. So you will say in the small triangle, this angle, in the small triangle KPQ, this angle is equal to this angle in the big triangle. We'll have to show that the two triangles, the big and the small one, are similar. So this angle is equal to this angle, corresponding angle is equal. This is the common angle to both the triangles, and this angle is equal to this angle. Again, corresponding angles are equal. So AA, AAA similarity, the triangles are similar. So you will have KPQ similar to KPQ similar to KMN. KMN. MN. KPQ similar to KMN. So you have KP. So you have KP by KM is equal to PQ by MN. That we don't need. We don't need that ratio of PQ by MN. So we don't have to write it, and maybe in the next step you can just ignore that. KP by KM is equal to PQ by MN. Not needed. PQ by MN is not needed. Is equal to KQ by KN. Yeah, we need to write that. KQ by KN. Substitute, you should be careful when it is KP by KM. It is 4 by 17, not 4 by 13. 4 by 17. Because this is 4 parts, KP is 4 parts, PM is 13 parts. So 13 plus 4, 17 parts, KM. All right. So you can do it using BPT or similar triangles. How many triangles do we have here? See, children, the numbers will not be marked. Okay, we have taken the numbers. Numbers and all that will not be marked. 1, 2, 3, 4 will not be marked. So you have to mark it for the sake of convenience. The right angles are marked. Angle, the 90 degrees. The perpendiculars are already given to us. MNS is 90 degrees. Yeah, the perpendiculars are given to us. Tell me, which are the two triangles which we need to prove are similar?
MNS and PRS.
MNS.
Yes, ma'am. MNS, PRS, ma'am.
Is the order correct? MNS, PRS?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll have to prove that MNS
Yes, ma'am.
similar to PRS.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what will you say? In triangle MNS, angle 2
Yes,
is
ma'am.
equal to angle
4.
4 in PRS.
Yes, ma'am.
Then next. Yes, what's the next information? Next equality.
Ma'am, yeah, we can prove that MN is parallel to PS, ma'am, as MNS is equal to PSN, ma'am.
Sorry, I didn't. No. Something else distracted me. Yeah, please tell me again.
Ma'am, MN is parallel to PS, ma'am, as that co-interior angles are supplementary, ma'am.
Yeah, correct. MN is parallel to PS.
Yes, ma'am. So angle 1 is equal to angle 5, you can take.
Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Alternate interior angles are equal. Correct.
Yes.
So these are the two lines. So like this. These lines. So see a line, transversal, and some line. So this is what it is. This is 90. This also 90 is given. Co-interior angles are supplementary. So these two lines are parallel to each other. It's not given, but you can conclude, you can infer that the two lines are parallel to each other because co-interior angles are supplementary. So as I think Shakti said, parallel line, transversal, parallel line, alternate interior angles are equal. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 1 of the big triangle or angle 1 of this triangle, MNS, is equal to angle 5 of the small triangle PRS. Prove that the lines are parallel, alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. So if you call this triangle, if you call the big triangle, children, we are done. Angle 2 of the big triangle is equal to angle 4 of the small triangle, 90 degrees given. Angle 1 of the big triangle is equal to angle 5 of the small triangle because we proved that the lines are parallel, alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. So here and here, alternate interior angles are equal. So the two triangles are similar by AA similarity criterion. So how do we name the triangles? If you say M, N, M and S, M goes with which angle, children? M goes with which angle in the other triangle?
Yes, ma'am.
N goes with
R, ma'am.
R. N goes with R. And then the third vertex P. So MNS is similar to SRP. So we have MN by SR is equal to MS by SP. In similar triangles, corresponding sides are proportional. Okay, so I have given a different reason. So this again is true. Two lines perpendicular to the same line are parallel to one another. If two lines are perpendicular to the same line, they're parallel to one another. So this is that line. These are the two lines. These are the two lines perpendicular to the same line, to the same line. These two lines, this line and this line, both of them are perpendicular. Both of them are perpendicular to the same line. Both of them are perpendicular to the same line. So they are parallel to one another. They are parallel to one another. They are parallel to one another. Two lines. These are the two lines. These are the two lines. Perpendicular to the same line. Perpendicular to the same line NS are parallel to each other. They are parallel to each other. You can also say it this way. You can either say co-interior angles are supplementary and hence the lines are parallel. Co-interior angles are supplementary, so lines are parallel, or you can also say two lines perpendicular to the same line are parallel to each other. See, these are the two lines, MN and PS. MN and PS are the two lines. They are perpendicular to the same line NS. So they are parallel to one another. These are the two lines perpendicular to the same line NS. So they are parallel to one another. MN is parallel to NS. Yes, what is B in terms of A, X, and Y? Yes, children, what is B in terms of A, X, and Y?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
B is equal to AO divided by X minus Y, ma'am.
Is it Bala Harish?
Yeah, ma'am.
Very good. What's your answer, Bala Harish? B is equal to
AY divided by X minus Y.
AY divided by X minus Y. Super. Very good. Very good. You're right.
Thank you, ma'am.
B is equal to AY divided by X minus Y. Children, we have to prove that the triangles are similar. Proportion, substitute, and find B in terms of A, X, and Y. Please do it now if you have not completed. This is a very important question. All these, in fact, see this one also. This one, all these questions are important. Please do it now. We'll have to prove that the triangles are similar. There are two triangles there. Prove that they are similar. In similar triangles, corresponding sides are proportional. You'll have three ratios. Don't write that ratio ED by EA because nothing is given there, no? ED by EA. ED by EA. Okay, you write it. Then when you substitute, no, you will see that there is nothing for ED by EA. So you'll ignore it. You write all the three ratios. You write all the three ratios, but you will see that in the ratio ED by EA, you cannot substitute anything. So just leave it like that. ED is not given. EA is not given. AD is not given. Just leave that ratio. Substitute in the other ratios, cross multiply and find B. What doubt do you have, children?
No doubts.
Okay. So find the values of, find A, B, C. Find the values of A, B, and C. So all this works by similarity. Now here,
Ma'am, as BD is perpendicular to AC, we can tell that triangle BDC and triangle ADB is similar to ABC. ma'am.
yeah, all the three triangles are perpendicular to each other. I'm sorry, are similar to one another. The three triangles are similar to one another. We've proved the results in many places. And I also told you the result directly. You can write BC square is equal to, what is BC square?
A square.
Ma'am, CA into DC, ma'am.
Perfect. Yeah. Was it Balahari again?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Tell me again, what is BC square?
BC square is equal to CA into DC.
Very good. What is BD square?
BD square is equal to DA into DC.
Very good. And what is AB square?
AB square is equal to AC into AD.
Very good. Very good. So you can use these, see children, now your exam is going to be objective. So you can directly use these results. You can directly use these results. If you don't remember the results, then you have to spend time in proving that the triangles are similar. So BC square, we have done this in one earlier class. BC square is equal to CD into CA. I told you when it is BC square. See, we know that the square on the hypotenuse, we know that AC square. What is AC square? AB square plus BC
Yes,
square. Pythagoras theorem.
Yes, ma'am, 360 ma'am.
Pythagoras theorem. AC square. AC square. Pythagoras theorem. AC square is AB square plus BC square. We are now trying to find AB square, not using Pythagoras theorem. Similar triangles. AB square. I told you AB square. No, it's one leg. AB. AB is a leg. AB square. Here it's 90. Leave that. AB square will be, take this point. AB square will be AD into AC. AB square. AB square is equal to, AB square will be equal to AD into AC. BC square will be equal to BC square. BC square, BC, no, this B is 90 degrees, leave that, leave this one. BC, BC, BC square will be equal to CD into CA. CD into CA. And BD square is equal to DA into DC.
Ma'am, can I say the answer? Okay.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't ask. Yes, children, what is the value of A?
A came as 2 root 45, ma'am.
2 root 45 can be further simplified. 9 5s are 45. So it is 6 root 5.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. What's B?
Then B is equal to 2 root 20, ma'am.
2 root 20. Huh?
5 into 4.
Oh, that's it.
4 into 4 root 5, ma'am.
Correct. 2 root 20 you said, right? Yeah, it's 4 root 5. Correct. And C, did you
C
get
is
12?
C is equal to 12, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. Very good. I hope all of us are getting it. See, you can do it in different ways, children. Now, I said something. it's worked differently here. Meaning I only have worked this, but you can do it in different ways. I just recall the results for you. The results of AB square, BC square and BD square using similar triangles. I'll not disturb you for some time to see how it has worked. Okay, so what you see here is the first one I worked using similar triangles, and then once you get the value of B, you can take up this right triangle, use Pythagoras theorem. This is the right angle. So C square is equal to B square plus 8 square by Pythagoras theorem. Because we found B, no, we have the value of B now. We have the value of B. So you can use Pythagoras theorem. C square is equal to 8 square plus B square and find the value of C. And then use this right triangle, Pythagoras theorem again. This is the right angle. So this is the hypotenuse. In this right triangle, BDC, BC is the hypotenuse. So BC square is equal to CD square plus BD square. Pythagoras theorem, children. And we know the value of B. We know this is 10, so we can find A. After finding B, children, you can find A and C using Pythagoras theorem in the respective triangles. Any questions, children?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, what is area of triangle DEF by BFC? So let's work it backwards, children. Let's work this backwards. So to compare the areas of triangle DEF and BFC, DEF is this one. This is DEF, and this is BFC. So we cannot actually find their areas. All right. It's not possible to find their areas. We have nothing about the triangle, so we cannot find their areas. So that means we have to find the ratio. See, I'm saying you cannot find the area of triangle DEF, like the areas half base into height. You don't have the values, right, to substitute. So you cannot find the actual area of triangle DEF. You cannot find, because there's no information. You cannot find the actual area of triangle BFC, half base into height. what will you do with half base into height? You have nothing to substitute. So that means you should, use area theorem. You should use area theorem. To use area theorem, the triangles have to be similar. See, you cannot actually find their areas to find the ratio. Supposing you have the base height values, then you can find the areas. So the area of the small triangle says 30 centimeters square. The big triangle is say like 100 centimeters square, 30 and 100, for example, okay? 30 centimeters square by 100 centimeters square. So 3 by 10 is the ratio. The ratio is 3 by 10. So here you cannot find the areas. So let's use area theorem to compare their areas. To use area theorem, the triangles have to be similar. So let us prove that the triangles are similar. So to prove that they are similar, see, just ask yourself.
Ma'am, we can tell similar by AA criterion.
Correct. So just come back, work backwards. Ask yourself how to find the ratio of the areas of these two triangles. So you will say, no, I can't find the areas. You cannot find the actual areas of the two triangles. Then that means you can find the ratio only using area theorem. To use area theorem, the triangles have to be similar. So now let's prove that the triangles are similar. Yes, Shakti, you wanted to say?
Yes, ma'am. D is parallel to BC, ma'am. So by alternate criteria, alternate triangle, we can tell that FD is FC, ma'am.
Yeah, angle one of the small triangle. Which triangle? DEF and BFC.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. DEF
And BFC.
and BFC.
Yes.
Sorry, excuse my handwriting. So DEF and BFC, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Reason?
Alternate interior.
Okay, if I mark this as 3.
Yes, ma'am, we can tell by vertically opposite angle.
Vertically opposite angles are equal. So name the triangles in the correct order.
And DEF.
DEF.
And CFB, ma'am.
Similar to
FB.
FB, correct. Now we prove they're similar. So what is the ratio of their areas?
I'm sorry, ma'am, that is DEF.
Correct, only DEF and C. Oh, DEF, okay. DEF, CBF it will be.
Yes, DEF.
Sorry. Yeah. If you say DEF,
ma'am.
it's similar to excuse me, CBF. Yeah. Now the ratio of their areas, we have it here only. The ratio of their areas is equal, by area theorem, it is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Don't take the ratio, don't take the corresponding sides from here, children. Don't say D by BF. No, this is just naming. Here they've just named the triangles. This is not the correct order after they are similar. Or after we prove they're similar. This is not the correct order. See, this is the order. DE by CB. You can use DE by CB or you can use EF by BF. But EF by BF, we don't know the ratio. EF by BF, we don't know the ratio. Then DF by CF. DF by CF. No, we don't know the ratio. But if you use DE by CB, let's just try that. DE by CB. All right. DE by CB. We have some hope here. We have some hope here. Why?
Yes, ma'am, it is equal to 4 by now.
Yeah. So you can, so these two triangles are similar. So the ratio of their areas is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Corresponding sides, children, are not DE and BF. Please, they are DE and CB. CB, DE and CB. DE and CB. All right. So DE by CB the whole square. But we don't know DE by CB. But we can get DE by CB. We can get the ratio DE by CB. How? By proving that triangle ADE. By proving that triangle ADE is similar to triangle ABC.
B 16 by 121.
Yeah. So we don't have the ratio DE by CB, but we can find DE by CB by proving that ADE is similar to ABC. Yeah, you know how to prove that ADE is similar to ABC. Common angle, corresponding angles. So AD by AB, you can see here. So the triangles are similar. AD by, or let's take, because we are given AE by EC, no? So AE by AE by AC is equal to A by AC. You can see it here. AE by AC is equal to DE by BC. DE by BC is equal to DE by BC. So what is AE by AC? AE is 4 or 4x. AC is 7x. Sorry, AE is 4x. This is 4x. EC is 7x. So AC is 11x. So 4 by 11 is the ratio. So DE by BC is 4 by 11. DE by BC is equal to 4 by 11. So DE by BC the whole square, 4 by 11 the whole square, 16 by 120. All right. Yes, what's the area of quadrilateral SQRT? Did not complete, children?
And
No, ma'am.
20,
1 minute, ma'am.
How much?
27, ma'am.
27. See, children, the idea is like this. We know the area of triangle PST. We know the area of triangle PST. So you can find the area of the triangle PQR. You know PST. So you can find PQR. PQR minus PST is SQRT. We know the area of the triangle, the small triangle PST. We know the area of the small triangle PST. We can find the area of the big triangle PQR. We can find the area of the big triangle PQR. PST is given, PQR can be found. The area of the big triangle PQR minus the area of the small triangle PST is equal to the area of the quadrilateral SQRT. So area can be found using area theorem. And to use area theorem, you'll have to prove that they are similar. The triangles are similar. And 4 means 4 by 1. PS by SQ is 4, meaning 4 by 1. Yeah, somebody said 27. You're right. So here for a change of proof that they are similar. Okay, I've done it both the ways, children. You can prove that the two triangles, see here. You can prove that triangles PST and PQR are similar by AAA similarity criterion like this, or you can also prove using ASA. Oh, sorry, SAS. Using SAS. Sides proportional, included angles equal. Anyone will do. You don't have to do it both the ways. If you want to do it using SAS, it's like this. Sides proportional, included angle equal. Sides proportional, included angle equal. So they're similar by SAS. Or you can do it like this also. Once you prove they're similar, then use area theorem. PS by PQ. See here. 4 by 5. So this is what we get using area theorem. Area of one triangle by the area of the other triangle is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. PS by PQ the whole square. Area of PST is given 48. This one we don't know. So let's write PQR as it is. PS by PQ is 4 by 5. X gets cancelled. X and X gets cancelled. X and X gets cancelled. So on cross multiplying and working, we get area of triangle PQR. The big triangle is 75 centimeters square. Area of the small triangle is 48. Big is 75. 75 minus 48, 27 is the area of the quadrilateral SQRT. Children, I'm just waiting so that you can go through the answer and get your doubts clarified. Very simple. Whenever you see area, it is area theorem. For that, the triangles have to be similar. So you can prove the triangles are similar in two ways. AA, AAA or SAS. Once they are similar, ratio of the areas is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. So fill all the information given. You get the area of the big triangle. The area of the big triangle minus the area of the small triangle will give us the area of the quadrilateral SQRT. All right. Next one. So again, here the clue is CA square. Children, remember that the numbers will not be given. I have marked them for the sake of convenience. All right. So you can see these curves indicate that these two angles are equal. I hope we understood that. So I've marked it like this, which means these two angles are equal. Correct? Which are the two triangles we have to prove are similar? Which are the two triangles which we have to prove are similar?
CAD,
ABC.
CAD and ABC.
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Because both the triangles have
CA
CA
square
as a
is
side.
required in both the sides.
Yeah, tell again.
CA is required on both the triangles.
Correct. So because we need to get a result like CA square is equal to, we have to choose two triangles which have CA as a side. So CAD and CAB. CAD, CAB. So let me say small and big triangle. Let me say small and big triangle. So this is the small triangle. So in the small triangle, angle 5 of the small triangle is equal to the same angle of the big triangle because this is the common angle. Angle 5 is equal to angle 5 common angle. Both the triangles have the same vertex C. Common angle. And then it is given that this angle of the small triangle, angle 2, is equal to this angle of the big triangle. Angle 1 is given. See, it's marked like that. It's marked. You can see the double curves here and here. That means they're equal. So this angle 2 of the small triangle is equal to angle 1 of the big triangle. Double A similarity, they are similar. Name them correctly, write the proportion, cross multiply, you get this result. You must take the ratios that have CA. So this ratio has CA here, cross multiply. Yeah, how much is AE? How much is DE? Yes, children. What's the length of AE? What's the length of DE? Right. So what do you see? Similarity, proportion, substitute. The whole triangle ABC, the whole triangle ABC, AB is 12 and BC is 16. So you can find AC using Pythagoras theorem. So because you can see in the proportion we have AC. And AC is not given, but AC can be found using Pythagoras theorem. It's just similarity, children. Prove that the two triangles are similar. That small triangle ADE and the big triangle ABC. Similarity gives you a proportion. Substitute the values given in the proportion. Here you excuse me. You have to find AC. You have to find AC using Pythagoras theorem. That's it. On equating, you find AE and ED. Please ask me if you have any questions.
Mom.
All right. So from the values given, see, we don't know if DE is parallel to BC. So you have to prove that DE is parallel to BC. If you want to use, so again, it depends on how you want to prove that they are similar. I done it in both the ways, so you can see here. Till here is one way of working, or you can do it like this. So here AD by AB. See, if you want to prove that triangle ADE, and the whole triangle ABC, if you want to prove that ADE is similar to ABC by SA similarity criterion. If you want to prove that ADE is similar to ABC by SAS, then you need to find these ratios. What ratios? You need to find AD of the small triangle by AB of the big triangle. AD by AB, because you should find the ratio of the sides of the triangles which you want to prove are similar. So AD of triangle, you should find the ratio AD by AB, and that is 3 by 10.5, which is 2 by 7. Next, you should find AE by AC, which is again 2 by 7. So AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. Sides proportional. Included angle. Angle 1 is equal to angle 1. Angle 1 is an angle in both the triangles. Angle 1 is an angle in both the triangles. So it's a common angle. So this is how we prove that two triangles are similar by SAS rule. SAS similarity criterion. Sides proportional. AD of the small triangle. AD of the small triangle by AB of the big triangle is 2 by 7. Again, AE of the small triangle, side AE of the small triangle by side AC of the big triangle is also 2 by 7. So sides are proportional. And the included angle, angle 1 is equal to angle 1, common angle. So the triangle is similar by SAS rule. So by area theorem, area of ADE by area of triangle ABC is equal to AD by AB the whole square. AD is excuse me. AD is 3, na? I've written 2. AD, ADE, ABC, AD is 3. Why I've written 2? Okay, 3 by what is AB, children? AB is 10.5. Oh, I don't know how I've made this mistake. I don't know. I'll share the picture with you on WhatsApp, children. Just ignore this. I don't know. But this is the procedure. I've not substituted the values correctly. I should have written AD by AB. AD is 3 and AB is 3 plus 7.5, 10.5. Okay. Oh, I've written the simplified form. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, I've written the simplified form. No, I didn't notice that. I was like 3 by 10.5. Yeah, I've written the simplified form. Okay, because we found it here. No, I didn't realize that. Sorry. Yeah. I'm right. I've written the simplified form. This one, we already have it. No, AD by AB here. 2 by 7. I've written that here directly. Okay. So the triangle is similar by SA similarity criterion. Then by area theorem, the ratio of the areas is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. So AD by AB the whole square. 2 by 7 the whole square. 2 by 7 from here. 3 by 10.5. Excuse me. 3 by 10.5, which is 2 by 7. 2 by 7 the whole square. 4 by 49. Cross multiply. you get area of triangle ADE is equal to 4 by 49 into area of triangle ABC. Cross multiply. Take this here. Okay, so here we have proved that the triangles are similar using SAS rule, and then we applied area theorem. You can also prove that the triangle is similar by AAA similarity criterion. That's what I've worked here. Find the ratios. Find the ratios. See, your children, you should find AD by DB. See, let's just do it again till here. Prove that the triangle is similar. To prove they're similar, I've used the SAS rule. SAS rule. Ratio of the corresponding sides. Ratio of the corresponding sides. They're the same. They're equal. They're equal. And common angle. SAS rule, they're similar. By area theorem, square of the ratio of the corresponding sides, 2 by 7 the whole square. And cross multiply, you get this. Now you get, this part will remain. This part will remain like this. To prove that these two triangles are similar, you can also follow this procedure. What procedure? Find AD by DB. AD by DB. AD by DB is 2 by 5. Find AE by EC. AE by EC. AE by EC. AE by EC. A by EC is 4 by 10, which is also 2 by 5. So this implies, so AD by DB is 2 by 5. AE by EC is also 2 by 5. That means they're equal. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. So this implies by converse of by converse of BPT, by converse of basic proportionality theorem, the lines are parallel. D is parallel to BC. D is parallel to BC. When the proportion is 2, lines are parallel. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. When the sides are proportional, lines are parallel. D is parallel to BC. D is parallel to BC. Now you prove that they're parallel. Prove that they're similar next. So you can use common angle, corresponding angles equal. So they are similar. If you want to use AA or AAA similarity criterion, this is what you do. You'll have to show that the lines are parallel. You should show that D is parallel to BC. If you want to use SAS, you don't have to show that D is parallel to BC. The other day I had shared all this with you and asked you to work this in your book. So basically it goes like this, children, to show that or to prove that 2 times AB square is equal to 2 times AC square plus BC square. What you do is, when you bring this to this side, how will it look? It look like 2 times AB square minus 2 times AC square is equal to BC square. Just bring this side. 2 times AB square. We need to prove this result. When you transpose 2AC square, you will get 2AB square minus 2AC square is equal to BC square. So what we'll do is, according to this, what we'll do is, we'll find AB square, we'll find AC square, and we'll subtract the two results. That's all. Why AB square and AC square? Because we can find AB square using this right triangle, Pythagoras theorem. We can find AC square using Pythagoras theorem on this right triangle. So according to this, whatever we have to prove, we'll have to find AB square, we'll have to find AC square, and subtract the two results. Subtract the two results. And that's how we start here. Just a minute, children. Yeah, children. So I was telling you, when you take this to this side, when you take 2AC square to the other side, it reads like 2AB square minus 2AC square is equal to BC square. So we have 2AB square minus 2AC square, right? So we'll find step 1, we'll find AB square. Step 2, we'll find AC square. And we'll subtract the two results. And you can see that in the final result, we have only these segments AB, AC, and BC. So if you have segments other than these three, AB, AC, or BC, you should substitute. You must try to remove them and introduce. You must try to write them in terms of AB or AC or BC. So let's start off with AB square, children. I'll tell you what this is later. Let's start with AB square, because that's what excuse me, that's what we have to do first. AB square. So you can see here AB square, children, in right triangle ADB. AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square, correct? Okay. All right. Then in the other triangle, AC square, by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AD square plus DC square. Pythagoras theorem. Now we have to subtract the two results. Am I audible, children?
ma'am.
All right. Yeah, so
Yes, ma'am.
subtract the two results. Okay, children. Subtract the two results. So what will you get? AB square minus AC square is equal to subtract this one minus this one. Or in other words, you change the signs here also. It's the same. You can change the signs here and write it. Both are the same. You can change the signs throughout in the second equation. It amounts to the same thing. Excuse me. So subtract AB square minus AC square is equal to this one minus this one. So I think it's okay till here. That's how we get this step. And after that, remove the bracket. So we have AD square plus BD square minus AD square minus CD square. These two gets cancelled. These two get cancelled. So we are left with BD square and CD square, children. See, AB square you need in the result. So let this remain. AC square we want in the final result, right? So let that also remain. Now AD square they got cancelled. Now we are left with BD square and CD square. Do we need BD square and CD square, BD square and CD square? BD square and CD square? No, we don't need, because we have only AB and AC. We don't have CD and BD. But we have only BC. See, children, we have here we have BD and CD. But in the final result, we have only BC. We have AB, AC and BC. So you should take away BD square. You should take away BD square and CD square. Where are BD and CD? Where are BD and CD? They are on BC. You can see it here. Where is BD? BD is on BC. On BC. Where is CD? CD is also on BC. And you know that we want BC in the result. We don't have BC. We want BC in the result. So we write BD and CD in terms of BC. So we write them in excuse me. So we have to take away BD square and CD square and introduce BC square. We have to take away BD square and CD square and introduce BC square. So that's the preparation we have done here. You can see here BD is equal to 3 times CD. Can you see this? BD is 3 times CD. So slowly we'll do it one by one. So first we know that BD is 3 times CD. So instead of BD, we write 3 CD. See, children, these two got cancelled. BD is 3 times CD. This BD is 3 times CD. And then the CD. So BD is 3 times CD. BD square. So 3 CD the whole square. 3 CD the whole square minus CD square. So that will be 9 CD square minus CD square, which is 8 CD square. Now you need to take away CD and write BC. So how do we write CD in terms of BC is what we've done here. See, supposing you feel, how do I know that I have to prepare this? You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it here. You can start working. You can start working and stop here. Work this one and then continue. So it's not that this one should be worked here. So I was telling you that AD square minus AD square, they get cancelled. These two gets cancelled. BD square can be written as 3 times CD square because it's given in the question. It's given that BD is equal to 3 CD. So instead of BD, we say 3CD, 3CD the whole square minus CD square. Now 3CD square is 3CD the whole square is 9CD square minus CD square, which is 8CD square. Now we know that we want AB square, we want AC square, we don't want CD square. So what is CD in terms of BC is what we've done here. So CD is BC by 4. CD is excuse me. CD is BC by 4. CD is BC by 4. BC by 4 the whole square. So that is BC square by 16. 8 ones are 8 twos are 8 ones are 8 twos are. So on cross multiplying, you get 2AB square minus 2 when you cross multiply. When you cross multiply, 2AB square minus 2AC square is equal to BC square. So shift this to the other side. Shift this here. So 2AB square is equal to 2AC square plus BC square. Now let's understand how we wrote CD in terms of BC. CD in terms of BC. We know that CD plus BD is equal to BC. Now BD is given to be 3 times CD. So 4 CD is equal to BC. So CD is equal to BC by 4. So we have written CD in terms of BC. We have written CD in terms of BC because we want to take away CD and we want to introduce BC. So if you take away CD, what will you write in place of CD? BC by 4. BC by 4. How do we get that? CD plus BD is equal to BC. CD plus BD is equal to BC. Now CD plus BD is 3 times CD is given to us is equal to BC. 4 CD is equal to BC. CD is equal to BC by 4. So that's what we substitute here. 8 CD square, here we substitute. Instead of CD, we say BC by 4, the whole square. So the proof is like this, children. Just tell you once again. So look at the result. Look at what is to be proved. Find AB square from this right triangle. Find AC square from this right triangle and subtract the two results. Because when this one comes here, it will be minus 2AC square. So find AB square minus AC square. When you do that, I was telling you BD is given this 3 CD, 3 times CD. So till here, I think should be fine. AB square minus AC square is equal to 8 times CD square. At this point, you should take away CD and introduce BC because we have BC in the result. And CD in terms of BC is what we have here. CD is equal to BC by 4. So substitute that instead of CD, say BC by 4. BC by 4, the whole square. 8 ones are 8 twos are, cross multiply. And transpose this. All right, children. Let me see how many of you are here at the end of the class. Very good. Use the emoji, raise your hand, children. Somebody's mic is enabled. Please disable your mic. Shivani, are you there? Sudarshan, Muttuvel, Ashwin. Muttuvel is there, okay? So Arnav, Rakshan, Shriya, Hariharan, Priyadarshini, Nivedita, Srinivasan, Priya, Nafi, Aksharam, Balaharish, Muttuvel, Sudarshan, Shakti, Ashwin and Shivani. Oh, Ashwin, Shivani, sorry. Oh yeah, that's it, yes. All right, children, any questions?
No, 1 minute, can you show the final answer? What?
Yeah. Yeah, tell me.
Can you show? Just 1 minute.
Yeah. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. An exam on similar triangles will be scheduled. But I cannot do it tomorrow. It will take, I think, okay, no, it will be scheduled next week, children, not on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe you can prepare. Saturday, Sunday, you prepare. Monday or Tuesday, you will have some exams on similar triangles. And now we have to start revising also. So if I'm able to prepare some of the paper, it will be, like uploaded in the portal, and I'll inform you. Please try. You don't have to prepare for everything. You can just take it up. You just take up the test, and it's just going to be an experience, and the answers also will be there. You can see the solutions at the end of the test. So just go for it. Whatever be the marks you score, anyways, it will be a learning for you. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the meeting. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night, children. Good night. Good night, children. Thank you.